Well, hello again. Welcome back for a new season of Survivor. Number 46, we opened with a nice moody narration from Tevin, and I like this trend of giving castaways the opening monologues. I think it really sets the character pretty nicely and the tone for each season, lest we forget Crazy Caroline's fourth wall breaking effort from a couple of seasons ago. Like that. So Jeff gets everyone onto the beach for their orientation beef up meeting. These are our tribes: Nami, Siga, and Yanu. And Jeff actually tried a different angle, saying, "For one of you, you cannot win," which was, I can't say I really liked that angle or really agreed with it, because there's no point in kicking off from day one if that's what you truly believe, unless everyone else thinks that of you, Jelinski. So we got straight into the reward challenge, and Nami won straight away. So they got supplies. The other two tribes had to work for it. Siga came in second, which meant they get the choice of Sweat or Savi challenges back at camp. They chose Savi and left Yanu with Sweat, and that's where we pick up the narrative straight away, because it's Jelinski and Q does the Sweat challenge, and Jelinski very quickly decided, didn't want a bar of it, tells himself and Q that he's trying, he's not a quitter, but he quits with a fuck ton of time left. On that point, Q said that he's one of 17 kids. Well, Q is the 17th letter of the alphabet. So do his other siblings include F, C, and K, for example? Back at camp, Siga have a puzzle challenge to win supplies. They also fail. So nobody's got the supplies. At Nami, Randon busts Venus idol hunting and calls her Parvati Light for being charming and devious to Soda, who immediately tells Venus, but still nice to get a bit of love for Parvati with this new generation of players. Then back at all three camps, a boat arrives. It's the return of the journey, and it's Jelinski, Tevin, and Maria who go on the journey. But Jelinski names this episode with his quote, "This is where legends are made," and he even says Jelinski is a legend. Yeah, mate, for all the wrong reasons. So they go on this journey, and I like this twist. It was a little game where whoever got the torch card had to be convinced who had the vote card to win an extra vote. If they get it wrong, they lose their vote. I've seen a variation of this on Eight Out of Cats Does Countdown recently, with trying to guess who is drinking the nice drinks and which one person is drinking the unpleasant drinks. So it's a nice little convincing game. And would you believe, Jelinski threw in the towel, which meant that he lost his vote, whereas Maria and Tevin both get an extra vote at their next tribal councils. Jelinski goes back to Yanu, and like a very skilled player, he tells everyone the truth. So, understandably, they're fucking fuming. At night, the Yanu shelter collapses on them as they're trying to sleep. Tiffany finds a clue and a box with a key. The trick is, this is the beware advantage, and she loses her vote until she actually finds the key to get an immunity idol and earns her vote back. So she's kind of frantic there. So next day, we got the immunity challenge, and the art department are really making an effort with their giant geckos. They looked fantastic. And it's just a repeat of yesterday. Nami comes in first. Siga comes in second. Yanu, they go to tribal because they lose again. Jelinski thinks he's safe and doesn't want to make any effort to strategize because he thinks he's just totally fine. He believes his own hype. Laziest castaway ever. In the meantime, Jess has a code to crack the key to find the box. And Tiffany, sorry, did I say Jess? Tiffany wins the immunity idol and gets her vote back, which is really cool. On to Tribal Council. Tribal looks great. It's been decked out. I think it looks fantastic. And Jeff presses Jelinski on the quitting, gets more heat over his vote, away on the journey, losing his vote. And would you believe, yep, sure, everyone goes for Jelinski, and he gets wiped out altogether, which means Denise wins the Wooden Spoon Award and $10 for the third season in a row. Lest we forget, though, that last time round, even though she was first out, she won outright with her other player. But that's not the end of our game for now, because we had Rob in the pre-selection won a double advantage where he could steal players from other castaways. That gave him, some might say, an unfair advantage. So everyone else got an unfair advantage, where they had the opportunity to steal a player off Rob. However, they had to wait until the end of season 1 had been aired, and they could only play it if both of their players were still in the game, as well as Rob's. First person to post a video gets to swap, and this happened.
Rob, I'm playing my unfair advantage. I'm taking Jem, and you can have Jess.
So Kirby gets to pick the player that she wanted all along, which was Jem. Cool. And that happened. That brings us to our first money board, and Denise is the first person to have money with $10. So much packed into episode 1. What could happen in the next episode? What could happen in our game? Hey, there's 12 more weeks to find out. See you next week. Bye.